In this video, I will show you how to grow your deposit by trading over-the-counter OTC currency pairs, using my own trading as an example. In this video, I will attempt to grow my deposit starting from $120. I will be working with a 30-second time frame, and my tools will include trend lines and an indicator indicating trend strength, specifically the RSI, Relative Strength Index. Let's see how it goes. Hit the like button and let's get started. You're on the Max Pro Trading channel. And before we start, I want to remind you, every day in the general group, I share trading signals twice a day, and by copying them, you can earn a little extra money. We also work with everyone in a closed VIP group throughout the day using signals from trading bots and artificial intelligence. If you would like to join my VIP group, scan the QR code you see on the screen or follow the link in the description of this video. Join us, I'm waiting for you on Telegram, so let's go. Before we start in the trading session, I make minimal setup to the platform based on my working method, and today it's the 30-second time frame. I also immediately set 2 minutes to work out trades and add an indicator. Now let's configure it. I change the period to 8, and in the View tab I change the value of the indicator levels. I make the main line white and change its width by 2 pixels and save it. Today I will work only in the best moments, and now it remains to find them. I find a good situation, wait for a new candlestick and open a down trade for 2 minutes with the amount of $12. This is 10% of my starting amount. So, why did I open the trade here? I saw a clear downtrend and drew a trend line to determine the right situation. Namely, I waited for the moment when, after a long trend, the price would start to change and the candlesticks would cross the trend line, continuing to rise rapidly, and at the moment when the red candle closed in the indicator, the white line began to leave the danger zone, crossing the gray line. In general, I was waiting for the moment of price correction after breaking the downtrend, and in such situations, I closed 90% of my trades in profit. The key is to identify a sustained downtrend and catch the indicator's white line exiting the danger zone, and then let's just wait for the trade to work out. My trade closes and I earn a modest $11 in just 2 minutes. I did everything correctly and my trade closed in profit. Immediately I see another good situation in which I can try to work. Here, the white line sharply broke through everything and returned to the danger zone. I increase the trade amount, it seems like a good moment, and I open another downtrend trade with an amount of $24. I rushed a bit, and the trade opened in the previous candle. In any case, I believe the price will continue to fall. Again, here, the white line penetrated the danger zone sharply, and before that, it exited the danger zone. So, the situation is somewhat repeating itself. Here, the line should completely cross the danger zone, not just touch it as in my previous trade. The price is overbought, and I think it will start to fall soon. Such moments are easy to identify as the indicator points to them. This is what I've been telling you about. I entered the trade early, but I believe the price will continue to fall. So I am doubling the amount of the trade and watching the indicators. The situation is not stable, but I will keep working. If I win, I'll compensate for the previous loss and make a bit of profit. With the new candle, I open another 2-minute downtrend trade with a doubled amount. Let's see what happens next. The price finally starts to fall, and this was the point I should have waited for initially. So, in such moments, it's important to know how to work with recovery strategies. My trade closes, I compensate for the previous loss, and I earn $44. My balance grows a little bit. It's interesting to see how much I can grow my deposit. Let's watch together. I find a similar situation and open another 2-minute downtrend trade with an amount of $48. Here's the situation. I observe a downtrend on the active currency pair and draw a resistance line based on key reversal points. The price couldn't break this level for an hour, and I see the moment I've been waiting for. A candle breaks the line and the next red candle closes in a green candle with a shadow below, indicative of a breakthrough and a change in price. But not in this case. In OTC trading, there are many deceptive moments that catch both beginners and sometimes experienced traders. In such situations, it's crucial to ensure that the white line in the indicator crosses the gray line. Now let's just watch and see what happens. As you can see, the candles are starting to reverse. By the way, a similar situation with the breakout was an hour earlier. The price continues to fall, my trade closes, and I earn $43. If you want to start trading but don't know where to begin, click on the link in the description. Register, open the platform, just follow along with me and start earning. But before depositing funds, don't forget to enter my UNIK promo code, which will give you a 50% bonus on the deposited amount. For example, if you deposit $100, enter the promo code and you'll receive $150 real dollars in your account. This will be especially pleasant for those who are just starting out in the trading world. Let's continue. I find another situation and open a 2-minute downtrend trade with an amount of $48. I'm already working with earned money, so I can afford to trade with a larger sum. Here, the white line has been on the border of the danger zone for a long time, and as soon as it started to exit, I opened a downtrend trade. On the 1-minute time frame, there's a similar situation. The white line in the RSI indicator has already crossed the gray line. Just like on the 30-second time frame, this is a good confirming sign for opening a trade. The price continues to decline. My trade closes and I earn $44. Just 2 minutes later and my balance has nearly doubled. By the way, if you want to learn how to make more accurate predictions for opening trades and how to work with indicators in combination, check out my previous videos. I discuss strategies that will help you make profits, and your like will help my channel grow. Well, I'll continue working. Another good situation, and here I slightly increase the trade amount. In reality, I try to find similar situations and work with them. I wait for a new candle and open a downtrend trade for 2 minutes with an amount of $50. On the 1-minute time frame, I draw a trend line to better understand the situation. Here you can see how the candles previously failed to break this level and reversed. At the same time, in the indicator, the white line has returned to the danger zone and is attempting to break the gray line. This indicates that the price has started to change. On the 30-second time frame, a clear candlestick reversal pattern is visible. After its confirmation, I opened the trade and the indicator indicates that the price is falling. And as expected, the price continues to decline. My trade closes and I earn another $46. Such situations are often encountered in the market, and with frequent practice, you'll learn to navigate the market skillfully, avoid false situations, and most importantly, achieve consistent earnings. Trading is a challenging path to easy money, and it's crucial that you understand what you want to change in your activity and whether trading is genuinely suitable for you. Make your choice, just as I did once. So let's continue working. I immediately identify a suitable situation and open a downtrend trade, again for 2 minutes with an amount of $50. Here I relied on how the candles behaved before and on what the indicator shows. The trade turned out to be a bit spontaneous, and to clarify the situation, I open the 1-minute time frame and draw a resistance line. By the way, write in the comments what this pattern is. And before each trade, I recommend identifying resistance and support levels until you learn to visually determine them, because visually it's not always accurate to identify them, as it is now, for example. Now I double the amount, and in case the trade turns out to be unprofitable, I'll work with a recovery strategy. Once again, I remind you that there is already a video on my channel about how to properly work with recovery strategies. Check it out, it will be genuinely useful for you. And as you can see, the candles touch the resistance line and head for a reversal. Almost in the last seconds, the price sharply drops. I reduce the trade amount again to $50. I think here the candle movement will repeat. I wait for a new candle and open another downtrend trade. The previous trade closes, bringing me another $46. Here, after the sharp drop in price, a small correction is possible, but I believe it won't significantly impact the overall picture. The price changes a bit and I double the trade amount just in case I need to work with the recovery strategy. Let's just watch. In the final moments, the price sharply begins to change, but my trade closes in profit and I earn another $46. 3 consecutive trades with a profit of $46 each, and my overall deposit has tripled since the beginning of the trading session. Now, let's analyze the situation in more detail. The price starts to change, and here another pattern forms in which I'll work, but this time on an upward trend. To see it more clearly, I draw a support line and open an upward trade with an amount of $100 with the new candle. It's already evident that the price is about to reverse, and I draw an additional support line. It's essential to determine the potential zone for price action or consolidation, after which there will be a change in price. There might be a slight breakthrough here as before, but as you can see, a simple touch of the line was enough and the price started to reverse. In the indicator, it's also visible that the price is starting to change. This is a good example for you of a quality minimal technical analysis, and if you understand how to work with it, you can indeed identify better situations and elevate your trading skills. And the price continues to rise. My trade closes and I earn another $92. I will give you a little advice. The higher the payout for a currency pair, the more carefully you need to approach the analysis and consider all factors, especially when working with over-the-counter OTC pairs. The price is still rising, breaking through the resistance level. This is roughly how you can navigate through a currency pair, knowing how to work with the market and all trading tools in combination. Let's continue. I find another situation and open a downtrend trade for 2 minutes with an amount of $50. Here I'm working against the trend. The same situations on the trend have been met before, and the trend itself is well readable. Therefore, there's no need to draw a trend line. I work solely with the indicator. In it, the white line has just started to exit the danger zone. Even this is enough to understand that the price will continue to fall. I duplicate the trade, and another trade opens instantly with the same amount and the same direction as the previous one. It's a convenient feature if you want to quickly replicate the conditions of the previous trade. The price continues to fall, my trades close, and I earn $42 for the first and second trades. Friends, each and every one of you can achieve this. You just need to truly desire it. Be patient. If you lack motivation, feel tired of routine work, or simply want to change but don't know where to start, I recommend reading the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. It had a significant impact on changes in my life. Today, I managed to increase my deposit a bit. And that's enough for me for today. Give this video a like if it was genuinely helpful for you, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to not miss new videos that will help you earn. I look forward to seeing you on Telegram. Write to me right now. This was Max. See you in the next video.